Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to be taking you through a morning mobility routine. So it's just 5 minutes. It's going to be an amazing way for you to kickstart your day and get your body prepared for whatever lies ahead. So we're going to start off with some neck rotations. So all you're going to do for this is take your chin to your chest, take the head over to one side, back, over to the other side, and repeat that movement. So we're creating that nice big circle with the top of the head. Nice and gentle at this point. And just focus on your breathing. So deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're going to switch directions. Same again, creating that big circle with your head, but nothing too strenuous. One more of these. Awesome. We're then going to take our arms out to the side, so reaching out, and we're going to rotate our arms in opposite directions to each other, like so. So we're getting a lovely stretch through the upper body, moving it in ways that it probably doesn't move through enough, but it should feel like a great way to loosen up. So again, just focus on that breathing, nice and deep, all the way down to the belly. And then a big exhale through the mouth. Brilliant. We're then going to place our hands on the hips and we're going to go into some big hip circles. So driving your hips out to the side, out in front of you, out to the other side, and then behind you. So with this, we're just trying to create a nice big circle with those hips. We're getting a great stretch through the hamstrings, through the lower back. Continuing to focus on that breathing. We're then going to switch directions. So a few reps going the other way. Lovely, one more of those. Great stuff. Next up, we're going to go into a squat to hamstring stretch. So for this, you're going to take your feet a little bit wider. You're going to keep your chest proud, reaching your arms down, coming to the floor or as close as you can to the floor without collapsing through the shoulders. So keeping active through the spine. And then from here, we're just going to extend the hamstrings and then come back down to your low squat position. So again, just trying to keep active through the back, avoiding that collapse through the shoulders. Use the floor if you need to for support. You can also grab onto your feet or your ankles, whatever feels good here. And make sure in this squat position you are driving your elbows out through the knees just to intensify that nice stretch through the hips. Awesome. Next up, coming onto the mat into a tabletop position. And we're going to take it into cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, chest up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Work between these two positions. So an amazing way to open up through the spine. Two more of these. Excellent. We're then going to thread the needle, so rotating the torso, reaching up, and then bringing that arm down and through, placing your weight onto the outside shoulder, and repeat, sticking with the same side. We'll go for 4 reps on each side. Again, try and sync up your breathing with the movement. Lovely, and switch sides. It's the same again here, rotating up. Threading that arm through, placing your weight onto the shoulder. This is a great way to open up through the shoulders and through the upper spine. Do one more here. Great. Next up, we're going to place our hands a little bit closer to our knees here. We're going to put one hand on the side of your head and just rotate up. We're bringing our elbow to the ceiling, coming back down, and repeat. Good, switch sides after 3. A little pause at the top. Feel that tension through the back. Nice. From here, we're going to go into some adductor rockers. So hands once again on the mat. So in a tabletop position, we stick one leg out to the side and we're just gonna rock back and forth. So again, keep your spine straight, and I want you to try and go back as far as you can, as far as your adductors will let you. So your adductors are the muscles on the inside of the legs here. Lovely, one more here and then switch legs. Sticking that other leg out, rocking back, rocking forward. Keeping your back straight, so avoid, once again, that collapse through the shoulders. Awesome. From here, bring that knee back in, taking it up into downward dog. We're gonna step 1 foot forward into a lunge, and we're just gonna drive that front knee out and in. So getting a nice stretch through the hips, through the groin. You could even use your hand to drive it out that little bit further if you can, if you want to. And then we're gonna drop back onto the back knee, and we're just gonna sit back so we get a nice stretch through the hamstring, keeping that front leg straight, and then rock forward back into your lunge. Try and keep your back as straight as you can here. Lovely. And then come back into your downward dog, step the other foot forward, and we're just gonna drive that knee out and in, using that hand if you want, just to assist it and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. And then popping that back knee onto the floor, hands onto the floor as well for support, and we're just gonna bring the hips back and forth like so. Into your hamstring stretch, back into your low lunge. A couple more of these. Brilliant. Stepping that leg back, we're gonna take it back to our downward dog, and then shift the hips forward and down into cobra, chest nice and proud. Back to downward dog, deep breaths here, back to cobra. Couple more of these. Lovely, walk your hands to your feet, coming up nice and slow. Give your body a little shake out, do whatever feels good, and we'll leave it there.